My name is Daniel. Today in this session we are going to recite a poem and we are going to learn about some poetic devices involved in this poem. Students, what are poems? Poems are a set of ideas, views and feelings of a person on a particular thing. And what are the main learning objectives of poems? The main learning objectives of poems are to enable the students what is the central theme of a poem, and to enable the students what is the rhythm and intonation of the poem, and to enable the students what are the poetic devices involved in this poem. Now today in this session we are going to see the aesthetic sense, the beauty of the poem. So I took a poem for you. It's a very beautiful, fun, I think, and you definitely love that poem. The poem which I took from a railway carriage, which was written by R.L. Stevenson. Students, R.L. Stevenson, he is a Scottish poet and novelist and essayist, and he loves the nature very well. So, I would like to discuss what is the beauty of this poem with you right now. Yes, come on, let us see. So, let me recite a poem for you. Listen carefully. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle, all of the sides of the hill and the plain. So, take the first stanza. From the first stanza, faster than fairies, faster than witches. So, the poet is saying that the train is moving very fast than fairies and witches. What is fairy? Fairy is a woman, or is a, would say that it's not a woman, or it's any irrespective of gender, who has some powers. It's like an angel. And what is witches? Witches are who has the evil powers, like magicians. So here the poet is saying that the train is moving very fast when compared to the witches and the fairies, and it has moving very fast. Bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. It is not only moving fast, but also it covers the houses, hedges. Hedges means the trees, and ditches. Ditches means the holes and the narrow things. And charging along like troops in a battle. So how the train is moving? The train is moving like a soldiers, how they move in the battlefield. We all know that the army, how they move in the battlefield in a line, in a systematic way. So in the same way, the train is moving very fast in a systematic way. All through the meadows, the horses and cattle, all of the signs of the hill and the plain, fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of eye. So it moving, it passes through the cattle, and it passes through the meadows, and it is leaving behind the houses. It leaves behind the houses, ditches, everything. And it is moving and ever again in the wink of an eye. In a sharp wink of an eye, that means, wink means to close your eye. To close your eye, that is called wink. If you close your eye, how much time it will take? It takes a fraction of a second. That means, in a fraction of a second, the train is moving very fast, and it leaves behind all the cattle, all the houses, all the pastures, all the meadows and everything. painted station whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathering brambles. So while it was crossing the station master whistles, and the poet is listening the whistle noise. And here is a child who crumbles and scrambles, all by himself gathering brambles. When the poet he observes inside a train through the window, he could see that the painted stations are going back, and all the cattle going back, and all the meadows going back, and he had seen that a boy is climbing a tree and gathering for brambles and gathering sticks for his livelihood, for his livelihood. Let's now we see that some figures of speech, poetic devices in this poem. What is a figures of speech and what is a poetic device? Figures of speech which enhance the beauty of the poem, which enhance the beauty, the essence of the poem. Now look at what are the poetic devices involved in this poem. First one is simile, second one is alliteration, third one is a rhyme scheme. What is a simile? Simile means to compare the things, two things with the words like and as. Like and as. In a poem, if we compare the two things with the like and as, it is called a simile. Now let us see in the first stanza, the third verse, and charging along like a troop in a battle. So here the poet compared the train, the carriage, with the troop of a battle. In the second example, flying as thick as driving rain. So how he compared? He compared the movement of the train with the driving rain. Driving rain means it's a downpouring rain, very fast. Next one. Coming to the second poetic device, alliteration. Alliteration is a repetition of initial consonant sounds. Here, from the first stanza, first verse, look at here, faster, fails, faster. These are all the repetition of consonant sounds. So, whenever you see the repetition of the consonant sound, it is called assonance. Okay. And next, coming to the third point, rhyming scheme. What is a rhyming scheme? The rhymes, the words which ends with the same sound in a sentence. In the end of the sentence, if you see the rhyming words which ends with the same sounds. What are the rhyming words here in this first stanza? Witches, ditches, battle, cattle, plain, rain, I, bind, scramble, bramble. Rhyming scheme here, the words which ends with the same sound. So I kept a notation AA, witches, ditches, same sound. So I gave the notation AA, battle, cattle. I gave the notation BB, plain, rain. I gave the notation CC, I, bind. I gave the notation BD, scramble, bramble. I gave the notation EE. So the rhyming scheme is AA, BB, CC, DD, EE. Students, I think you enjoyed a lot this poem. In the next session, we are going to learn and more, and we love and we see the beauty, the aesthetic sense in this poem. Thank you very much.